Hello. This is a nice sunny afternoon. I thought this week I'll come and draw outside. And I found an interesting card to draw. It's my brother-in-law's Moist Traveller. Let's have a look at that now. There it is. It's probably what an English equivalent of a Woody that you'd have in America. A bit smaller. Here's what I've done so far, if you can see anything there. So I've just done a light sketch, trying to get the basic proportions down. So I did a bit of measuring with my pencil. So what I did is measure this distance here between the headlights and then continue 2 3/4 further back. Measured the height compared to the width and that kind of thing. I was trying to not slavishly copy the proportions. I wanted to try and capture just a bit of the caricature of it as well, but I don't know if I've managed that, just because it's one of the hardest cars I've ever drawn. I think it's just such a weird collection of funny shapes and curves and straight bits and slightly sloping bits. It's quite tricky. It's given me a bit of a workout. So at this prettifying stage, I'm sort of going around the picture. I'm looking, sort of double checking what I've done, just making sure that I've got things the right size and place, position. But I'm also choosing things to pick out and adding little bits of detail, like with a bit more pressure, sort of contrast, like these horizon reflections in the bits of chrome, and darker areas like in the radiator grille. Just stuff that's going to make a focal point and be more, to give the drawing a bit of variation, so it's not all just thin wishy-washy lines. There's going to be some thin wishy-washy bits, but also some nice firm contrasty bits. So I think I'm at a point now where I can risk a bit of colour, and I've got a new thing to try out. A new palette, which is a bit precarious because I've already attached these 2 water pots which slide into the side. The idea is that that kind of balances over your leg. I'm not really an expert when it comes to watercolour. I just sort of make it up as I go along. Right, let's clean this brush out and use it to put some water on the page. Here's the clean water. Oh, it's soaking in quick. Might need to use that spray after all. Let's get some of that blue in there for some shady background. This is quite exciting. There's going to be some random stuff going on. Some darker stuff down the bottom. Too blue. So using this dry tissue, I can lift out the paint that's still just sitting on the surface. Get those highlights back. So I learnt this last week from Darman Sketcher on Instagram. I took part in one of his workshops online. He does lovely urban sketches, architectural drawings mostly. And he showed me how to do this wet underwash technique, and then using a tissue to lift out highlights, which I did occasionally use elements of, but never quite to this sort of extent. But it's good fun. I'll still need to put it into, practice a lot more of it. Like this erasing, I should have done much earlier. Nope, I've gone too far there. Oh dear. Erase some of this wheel hub. But it gives a nice sort of unifying underlay of colour, which I'm hoping I'll be able to draw into again once it's dry, if it ever dries. Well, the palette's holding up all right. I still haven't tipped all the water over my leg yet, so that's good. See, with the page being slightly damp, it does soften your edges slightly. The paint I'm putting down is blending a little bit with what's there, so that's handy. Right, I think I've got to go out for a meal, but I think until this page is completely dry, there's not much more I can do on this. I need to get it nice and dry and flat, and then I can add some nice low lights with a soft pencil, just sort of the really punchy dark bits, and then also get a white paint pen and just nip those little highlights on the headlights and the chrome just here and there, a couple of little specks that I want really bright, and hopefully that'll be done. It feels a little bit wishy-washy still at this stage, but I kind of like where it's going, so let's I'll join you later on for the final part. Hello again. It's the next day. Sorry I had to leave you yesterday. I had to go out for dinner, but and the picture was a bit too wet to carry on anyway. So today the picture is dry, and as you can see, it's much paler. The pencil lines and everything been knocked right back. Some of them have disappeared completely under the wash there, and the paint has lightened a lot. So I could have been a lot bolder, I think. So the first thing I'll do, I think, is I don't know whether to paint first or draw first. Let's get myself the soft pencil. So I'm going to just firm up a few bits here and there. I don't want to go crazy and put an outline around everything. Just want to get a bit more contrast here and there. So here we are. I've just been around the picture with this nice soft 3B pencil, and I've just firmed up the lines that had disappeared with the wash of the watercolour. So next I'm going to get my watercolour set out and add a little bit more, another wash of colour I think. Oh, definitely darken the wheel arches and add some little shading sort of underneath areas like in the door handle socket and under these lights that stick out, and a few little places like that. I might even put an extra wash on just to see if I can get a bit more form into the blue parts of the car. So let's see how that goes. think I'm pretty much at a point where I'm happy with it, watercolour wise. Again, I've probably been a bit too tentative and should have used much bolder colours. But if you're a bit unsure with watercolours, if you're still finding your way like I am, building up thin layers is definitely a safer way to go. It's a bit less scary than just being bold and laying in with some really dark colours. So there we are. I think I'll call that finished. I might, when it dries, just do one final pass over with my pencil and just see if there's anything else that needs bringing out, at the risk of overworking it. Yeah, I think what I've learnt is that because I use this hot pressed paper, which is very smooth and nice to draw on, I think possibly using a rougher paper, a cold pressed paper, these wet watercolour washes would have worked a bit better on a rougher paper. But otherwise I'm reasonably happy with it. I kind of think I've got the character of the car there. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching along and maybe picked up some ideas. Do like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this sort of thing. And otherwise have a fantastic week, and I'll see you for another film soon.